What's up everybody, my name is Nathan Ng and thank you for joining us yet again for another ProGuides video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, but we hope that you guys enjoy it anyway.
This video is going to be about the #1 thing people hate about every agent.
Now there's a lot of things that you might dislike about these agents, but we're going to gather the general consensus and give it to you guys. Before we get into the video, I want to give you guys our question of the day. What is your favorite skin line in the game? The new Prime bundle looks really cool with all its new animations, but I really miss my old Reaver Vandal when I was using it in the beta. Also the axe, I don't know about what you guys think about it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Hopefully they bring back the Reaver and as well as the Ronin skin line, as those were my two favorite skin lines in the closed beta. I'm really digging all the new skins that Riot has included so far though, as I like almost all of them. Let us know in the comments down below what skin line or just one skin that you really like. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and start it off with JETT. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like JETT, I don't like her at all. Coming in first, who better to start off our list than JETT? This character itself is so annoying. Equipped with her cheeky voice lines and snarky remarks designed to piss people off, the thing that most people hate about her is her dash and how she can just brainlessly dash into an aggressive peek and is still able to win the duel. She can also use it to dash away if she's losing the duel. This is guaranteed to tilt enemies out of oblivion if the JETT players are just allowed to dash anywhere they want. Dash paired with her ultimate on an eco round alongside her right click, and yeah, keyboards will be destroyed. Getting dashed on and right clicked by JETT knives and you just will think to yourself, well, what can I do? Also with the recent patch 1.0, trapwires are now ineffective against her as she can just dash out of them. This makes JETT even more viable as an effective counter towards the very meta pick being CYPHER. You will see more of JETT in the meta, so just make sure you know how to play against her. Make sure to learn how to hold off angles when JETT dashes in early, and she will most likely be hitting the W button afterwards looking for an engagement. Make sure you just don't let JETT players heat up by feeding them kills. They are definitely scary when they start exuding confidence and they'll just keep monkey pushing unless punished. Don't let people monkey push. Punish the risky plays if you're the better player. Next on the list in the #2 spot is another deserving character, Raze. Can you guys guess what ability this one is gonna be? After getting hit by back-to-back nerfs, she's still a little bit more passable, albeit she is still pretty annoying. I know for a fact that everyone hates how ridiculous her ultimate is. Even at the start of the beta, we had many streamers and community complain how broken Raze was. Her ultimate was the cherry on top. If Raze has at least one blast pack, it's a pretty guaranteed kill if Raze gets info on a person's approximate location. I know for me, it's complete rage-inducing when I get nuked from above by Raze's rocket, exploding me into pretty colors. The radius at which it can kill you is really forgiving. I also think that many times Raze's paint shells is also a whole lot of BS when it comes to exploding and the tiny nades hit you from a mile away, but if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely go with the rocket launcher being the worst, as I think that most players would agree with me. Riot definitely went the right path when nerfing this explosive lady. For #3, it's Breach. Breach is a very good agent right now, yet I don't think he's overpowered. He's just very annoying with his flashpoint though. I think we can all agree that his flash is by far the worst flash in the game to get hit by. It lasts 2 whole seconds, but it feels like 2 whole minutes. If you're playing against Breach, it is possible to hear the sound cue when he flashes, but sometimes the angle is very tricky to dodge when you get hit and you're flashed for a decade. This is by far the #1 thing that most people hate when playing against Breach players, and if you get hit by his flash, get the coffin dance song out because you'll most likely be saying goodbye. Up next for our #4 is OMEN, and he's actually quite in a good state in the game right now at the point of this meta. He's not too overpowered, and at the same time he fulfills the controller role really well with the side of devilish trickery. The thing that most people hate about the spooky ghost is that he has a bag of tricks with his ability to reposition with his shrouded step. When OMEN shrouded steps over an angle that is supposedly being watched and gets into the flank and kills somebody, that person is going to be one very angry player, as their teammates are going to start blaming them. Always be wary of OMEN trying to make tricky plays with the shrouded step and communicate that there is the possibility that he can pass through an angle that you're watching. 5 is Brimstone, everyone's favorite smoker. As always, Brimstone is the controller king, and it's no secret that his ultimate ability, Orbital Strike, is what makes him the best controller. Because his ultimate is so good and consistent, this is why players hate it when they die to it. The fact that he can call it from halfway across the map makes it so annoying to play against. On both sides, his ultimate is just so versatile, being able to stop plants, diffuses, and has the potential to kill any agents hiding behind cover. The most enraging part is that when people don't really have the chance to see Brimstone to take a gunfight. All they can do is accept their fate when they're being caught by it, and that doesn't feel too good. Being in a one and done spot when you hear open up the skies is just the worst because it'll send you towards the skies. You just have to meet your demise through a gigantic laser or just run into it a barrage of bullets. Both are not very fun options, so pick your poison as there is no cure. Speaking of poison, we have the worst yet most lovable agent, Viper. Most of her kit is pretty weak currently during the meta, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't have many strengths. Pretty much the only thing that she has going for her is her unique one-way smokes that can impact choke points. And that's probably about the only thing enemies can hate in Viper's kit. Everything else is just meh. Normally when her poison orb is up in a one-way position, enemies can't really challenge it unless they really like spectating their opponents for the rest of the round. It really closes up the map because it's covered by the one-way, so it forces the enemies to go somewhere else. Even though Viper is currently not that great, there is some promising news that Viper is going to be getting some buffs in the near future, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to these videos as we are going to be covering that as soon as they come out. So stay hopeful, all you Viper mains in the chat. I see you in the comments and I respect you. Unless you're on the enemy team, then I don't want to go against you. Continuing to our number 7, oh god, where do we start with Sage? Going from her insane ability to wall off a choke or being able to single-handedly stop a push with a slow orb to being the only character able to heal others and also being able to bring back a freaking teammate to life, she has so much good stuff for her going on in her kit. But the one thing that people hate the most about Sage is that fact that she is picked every single game because her kit is so overloaded. This means that you have to deal with her every single game. Let that sink in. She's just too good to pass up on both sides of the map. Until Riot decides to make another healer, this will continue to be the case. 99% of games have a Sage in them, and that's because without her, it's essentially trolling. Riot needs to add another agent that can heal in a unique way so that we can just do more creative comps that don't revolve around Sage. Yes, the world doesn't revolve around you, Sage. Okay, maybe it does, but only for now. Number 8, we have our bootlegged Legolas, SOVA. This dude gets so much information with his abilities. Playing against an experienced SOVA just seems like the enemies are just wall hacky. So yeah, the thing that people hate the most about SOVA is his bread and butter recon bolt. When they are well practiced with their arrow and throw a good recon bolt that just pings you, you best believe that the opponents are about to wallbang the heck out of you. You have to shoot the recon bolt as soon as it lands next to you when you're in the open area, and if you don't, they'll constantly see you through their walls. Either way, you have to give up your location. It's so frustrating to play against experienced SOVA players as it feels like they are all knowing. It's Phoenix for number 9, and again, it's going to be another ultimate ability that people hate playing against. Phoenix's Run It Back is an amazing ultimate when you're not on the receiving end of it, and when you are, you absolutely despise it. Alongside his cheeky voice line, "Joke's SOVA, you're dead." That's the best I can do. I'm sorry if I offended anybody with that accent. Being followed by his loud footsteps, you just know that trouble is coming and you have to run away. Even if you get the initial kill on his fake body, his teammate is bound to follow up and trade, or he's bound to get some damage off on you. If anytime you lose a gunfight to Phoenix's ulti, you just think to yourself, man, I should just get good. And if you guys want to get good, be sure to check out ProGuides.com, the link down below. ProGuide coaches will do their best to help you with all your gaming inquiries, including how to aim and game sense and so much more. Chat with coaches to find out who plays certain agents and what they can offer to help you guys improve. Going over a VOD with a coach, in my opinion, is the best way that players can improve. And if you guys want to get good now, find a coach today on ProGuides.com to start your path to becoming a better player. Second to last, we got CYPHER. CYPHER is a Sentinel, and we just know that they are the worst type to play against. Their incredible defensive capabilities make it really unfun to play against when they are utilizing their kit to their full potential. The most hated thing about CYPHER has to be the ability to hold down sights. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have experienced this, but normally when you know that CYPHER is playing in position, you don't really want to go there where the CYPHER is playing and then contest him. His kit is just too good at defending pushes with his trapwires and cyber cage. Until you destroy his trapwires and make him pop both cages, it's very difficult to push into CYPHER's zone, and he will chew through you and your teammates if he knows what he's doing. Don't mess with the CYPHER's bomb site if he has all of his utility up. And we saved the best for last, the newest agent to join us in patch 1.0, and it is REYNA. She's only been out shortly, but we have seen what she is capable of. The developers described her as very feast or famine, and I completely agree. When she gets that first kill, it starts a snowball effect where she overheals herself and then she's able to take even more duels at 150 HP. REYNA is one of the 3 agents that can heal themselves, and that being alongside Phoenix and Sage. She's the ultimate character for lone wolves next to Phoenix. The most hated thing about Reyna is how fast she can snowball a round off of one kill, especially when her ultimate is on. When in her ultimate, using Devour instantly heals you with an overheal that's absolutely insane, so you don't have to wait like you do in Reyna's normal form. While Dismiss with her ultimate is also nuts, as it makes her invisible as well as invincible for a while. This allows you to relocate and keep up your aggression by switching your position. Out of every agent in Valorant, Reyna has the highest 1 versus 5 potential out of everybody. I would go so far as to call her the Vayne of Valorant. Vayne being the League of Legends character, but also Vayne as in, you won't die in vain. Except, I guess, if you go against Reyna, you probably will die in vain. And if she gets out of control, your teammates will as well. And there you have it. That's one thing that people hate about every single agent. Did I miss anything or get anything wrong? Let us know in the comments down below how accurate you thought that this was. This is still a little different from our usual videos, but it is a very interesting topic that we wanted to share. We hope that you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for future videos. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to support our channel, and we'll be dedicated to making more content for you guys in the future. Much love to all you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.